We start the story with the birth of a baby boy, the fourth of his underprivileged family. His mother lovingly names her child Parizaad, meaning a child of the fairies, much to the chagrin of his father after seeing his features and the color of his skin. Parizaad's parents pass away in his childhood, and his eldest sister, his only friend, is the one who cares for him, while his two elder brothers and his sisters-in-law detest his very existence and see him as nothing more than a nuisance. Parizaad is a respectful, kind, and intelligent young man with a keen interest in Urdu literature. He likes writing poetry, but isn't confident about his talent. Others see his talent though and want to learn from him, one of which is Nahi, a strikingly beautiful young lady who has no clue about half of the things Parizaad says while he is tutoring her. Parizaad is secretly in love with her, even daydreaming of her once a while, but doesn't say anything because he has nothing to offer or even believes that she could be remotely interested in him. His talent with words lands him in the good graces of a bad boy, Shoki. Shoki gets him to write a letter for a girl he fancies. Parizaad pours his heart out into the letter without asking any specific details about the woman in question, because he always does things wholeheartedly. But spoiler alert, this is a major oversight on his part. Shoki, being the menace that he is, trespasses on the lady's house to hawk the letter at her and confess his love, but sees someone unexpected who makes him panic, drop the letter, and bolt out of there. Unbeknownst to Parizaad, Nahid's father enters his family home and slaps the taste out of his mouth. He waves the letter Parizaad wrote for Shoki around, claiming he was the one trespassing, as it is Parizaad's writing and his lewd words. For the sake of Nahid, Parizaad does not dispute the fact that it is his writing, giving the townspeople and his family everything to prosecute, berate, and wail on him. Parizaad accepts all the punishment doled out to him, yet he is never truly bitter, as he claims to accept his fate when talking to his caring elder sister, and understands that Nahid must be revolted at the thought of him now. Shoki later reveals to Parizaad that he didn't just see someone at Nahid's place, but he saw someone with Nahid herself. Parizaad, being Parizaad, does not believe Shoki at all. Rather, he feels compelled to apologize to Nahid, so he seeks her out, following her after classes, which couldn't possibly get him into trouble. Nahid ends up going to a cafe, and we see her sitting with her love interest, Majid Boy. Majid Boy is the model of excellence in Parizaad's locale, and is often seen preaching goodness and making you want to punch both of his faces. The unholy, holier-than-thou couple plead with Parizaad to not oust them and keep the shame squarely on his shoulder, claiming that it doesn't affect the likes of him. Parizaad promises to not be a hindrance to their pure love and gives them his blessing, assuring them he shall hold his tongue and their secret, going far enough to ask Shoki, who feels very bad for the whole situation and wants to reveal what he saw, to not do so for the sake of Parizaad's friendship and Nahid's happiness, because to Parizaad, his happiness is worthless.